When we moved back to Utah 3 years ago, our vision was to grow disciples who love God, love people, and serve the world. In a setting like northern Utah County, where 90% of the population identifies as LDS and 0.8% as evangelical Christian, we knew we weren't going to just be planting a church. We were going to become missionaries.
Today, that vision remains strong. We continue to build relationships across the board with our devout LDS friends, friends who are questioning their faith, friends who are deconstructing and reconstructing their faith, friends with no faith, and friends who are figuring out how to live out their Christian faith intentionally and live on mission in one of the most thick and unique mission fields in the world. We continue to proclaim that God is a loving God and that this relationship is best experienced in the context of community as we do life together. We continue to find ordinary, everyday ways to serve our area and beyond. And we continue to build connections with people who are curious about what all of this means. People are watching and they're seeing something different. Even though the greenhouse is still quite small, our circles of influence in our community are significant and deep. We are a church gathered, but we are also a church scattered. Our journey has honestly had many ups and downs, joys and challenges. Growth has been slow. A missionary and relational approach can be daunting. People move away. People wrestle with their religious baggage. Leadership is messy. Discipleship takes time, a lot of time. But we are so encouraged by the movement we see in all of these areas. God is good and God is faithful. Barriers are being broken down, eyes and hearts are being opened, and lives are being changed. One of the biggest answers to prayer we've seen is our 333 prayer campaign, where we called our partners to pray for God to raise up a missions team with leaders who could join us. 3 amazing leaders from Tabor College and the 2020 Missions Movement answered that call and have joined us this summer. Logan Whitney is leading with discipleship, prayer, teaching, and much more. Drew Pankratz is developing our ministry to our students, and Ali Pankratz is developing all things worship. We are so excited to see how God is going to work in and through our team. Please join us in praying for 1, our leadership, as we engage with each other in our community in new ways. 2, our gatherings, as we process how best to create spaces where people can explore, learn, and experience the good news of Jesus, and for venues for these gatherings. And 3, the many relationships we've developed in the different circles of our community.
Last but not least, we want to say a huge thank you to our MB family for your partnership. It means so much to be a part of a community that shares a heart to help people know Jesus. Thank you so much for helping us grow disciples who love God, love people, and serve the world.